Let's show you why this drill's really helping golfers hit way better iron shots, why my students use it all the time when they practice, and why they're getting ball then turf strikes with their irons more consistently and just enjoying way better golf shots. So when it comes to simple golf lessons, this mega split hand drill really does help people understand that the handle, the bit you hold, the grip end, is actually coming up and around them as they hit the ball, which they often don't. They think that club should just pass out towards the target. And B, how much more tilt they need to put in their body if they want to create better club paths, then in turn better ball then turf strikes, and hit more greens when it comes to these irons from the pesky ground. Because I see stats in the Arcos data. If you're looking at getting Arcos, use my code down here if you want to improve your game. I've got a code which gives you a great discount on Arcos. Just use that code. But if you're trying to improve your irons, and we can see from the Arcos data that lots of you are really struggling to hit enough greens to play off the handicaps that you say you want to play off, this is key, this is killer. It's striking your irons better. It's going to allow you to hit 1 or 2 more greens around, which will lower your scores. So the common iron swing, golf swing in general, relatively flat shoulder turn, kind of this way, not very good extension on the way through, quite level, encourages these kind of fats and fins, these horrible kind of shots. I mean, I'm struggling to even get the ball up in the air when I'm turning this way and this way, where what we see from the world-class players is we see way more tilt. So we see it more this way as they hit the ball rotated, and even more with the trail shoulder coming down as they get their hands up in the air. Whereas we tend to see these kind of follow-throughs. Massive influence on club path, massive influence on angle of attack, massive influence then on in turn where the face points and the loft, and then in turn where you strike the ball on the face. They're all intertwined and interlinked. So getting golfers confident enough to feel like their trail shoulder's going down as they go through, that the handle is actually slowing down as they come down and coming up and around them, which for most golfers feels counterintuitive. They're going to feel like they're going to hit that first shot at the top is really hard. This drill does it for you. So I've got a mega split hand drill. So lead hand at the top, trail hand is basically like half a foot away from the head of the club here. It's a mega split hand drill. And by splitting my hands this much, placing the club up so it's parallel to the ground and it's on line with my feet line to the ball target line, so it's not this way or this way, it's kind of in line with where I want to go. What I can do now is make a few gentle backswings. So just feel a gentle rock on the way back. Again, quite good for encouraging tilts on the way back as well, believe it or not, but you don't need to make a full backswing. Now the downswing is about you trying to hit that imaginary ball with this head. So to do that, if I turn level, this club kind of comes over the top as I look down at the ball. It's not lining up in my perspective with the ball. So the idea, let's just line up to that ball again. If I go this way, it's like even further out there now. Little gentle backswing. Now what I'm going to do is pull the handle up, trail hand goes down to line this up. And what you're going to notice is the handle starts catching up with your tummy button. And then if you go beyond that position, you're going to find that the handle just goes around your tummy as your trail hand goes out. So we're getting very much this action as you hit the ball. What we see from so many amateurs is these kind of follow throughs where the handle just wants to go kind of way out here, or they want to get everything lining up back here and then try and hit it, which obviously with the mega split hand drill, it's not going to work. So if you're someone who flips it, it's going to fix it. If you're someone who collapses lead arm, it's going to fix it. If you're someone who turns level shouldered and pulls across it, like I said at the start, this is going to help. So nice big split hand. You can even put it a little bit more where your lead hand is over trail foot, so it's a bit more behind you. Gentle rocks, gentle turns with your backswing, half a backswing at best, and then we're going to try and hit the ball. Now what you're going to find as well when you do this is the face might point a little bit off to the right, so you've not really got the rotation of it. So two things you can do. One, you can get the handle up and the lead hand down more. That can square the face up because you're trying to line it up rather than being this way. Two, what you could do is let your shoulders and hips just help you. So a little bit more rotation in both might just square that club up as well. You're not only using it for better tilts, which is going to encourage better club paths, you're going to use it to try and control club face as well. Range, garden, in your living room, because you're not going to go very high with the club. Really good way of feeling that release on the way down and through. Really good way of trying to make sure that the handle is coming up and around you, which lets that club down and go at the bottom, lets it release rather than just dragging that handle through. Can really improve the way you strike the ball. Improving the way you strike the ball is going to allow you to hit more greens and shoot lower scores. Now, if you want to shoot lower scores, I've got a complete series, and I mean complete series, talking about every aspect of the game in breaking 80, putting, driving, distance, whatever it is. Here is the first episode. Go through the episodes and get yourself breaking 80. All the answers are in these series.